Alright, your first step is to install the bed rails. If the inside of your bed rails is not flat, you will need to use the angle shims. And if you do not have bed caps on your bed rails, you will need to use the spacer. Installation of the angle shims, you want to make sure it goes far enough towards the cab of the truck that you are able to stick the clamp on here. It'll fit in there right that way. So just peel that sealer off there, stick it on the bottom. Your next step is to put on the spacer shim. This is actually the same material as the back pro caps, and it'll just fit right here, all the way flush against the cab bulkhead there behind the cab on the bed rail. Same install process as the angle shims. Just peel that tape off. And it will stick right on your bed rails. And now the spacer shim is installed. Next step is go ahead and put the rail on, and it will go on this way. There's a gasket on the outside here to seal the truck bed. Place this on here, and then go ahead and put a clamp in the middle. And if you use the angle shims, you got to make sure the clamp is all over the part that does use the angle shim. Also included is this bulkhead seal. If you have a painted cap, like most Sierra and Silverados, you will need to use it, but if you have a spray-in bed liner or a drop-in bed liner, you will not need to use it. Just want to put that flush on the top of the bulkhead here. Make sure that's even all the way across. Your next step is to drop the elevator bolts in the holes here on the back of the tonneau cover. And go ahead and loosely put on the star nut this way. Make sure you have this rubber gasket on the top side here against the metal attachment on the rails of the cover. You put the tonneau cover against the cab, you'll want to put these protective rubber strips here on the back side of the tonneau cover. Just take the back side off, place it on there. The 3-inch tape keeps it on there secure. And do that in the center, the sides. You're ready to go. You'll next need to install the supporting rods. Just put this on here, squeeze it in place, and it's ready to go. It's right in here to help support the tonneau cover against the cab when it is in the up position. Go ahead and pull the cable stops here to unlock it. The tonneau cover's up against the cab. Unhinge the stops. You'll need to loosen this knob here to allow this locking slider to scroll down. Push that down. On both sides you'll need to do this. Now the tonneau cover is locked in the top. Here's your drainage tubes. That'll collect the water along the gutter of the rails and send it through the tubes and out underneath your truck bed. To install these, you'll need to place a tube in behind your cab here on the truck bed, and then connect it to the collection tube at the end of the rails. And that will securely get all the water in there, keep the inside of your truck bed nice and clean. Tonneau cover.